Imagine being accused of a crime you didn't commit. This was the reality for John Thompson, who spent 18 years in prison, 14 of those on death row, for a murder he didn't commit. The evidence? It was fabricated. Thompson's nightmare began in 1984 when he was wrongfully convicted based on falsified blood evidence. He watched years of his life slip away behind bars, all the while maintaining his innocence. In 2003, a hidden lab report surfaced, proving his blood type didn't match the perpetrators. After nearly 2 decades, John was exonerated and released. His story highlights the critical flaws in our justice system and the tireless fight for truth. His resilience remains a beacon of hope for others wrongfully accused. What happens when a beloved sports icon is accused of a gruesome crime? The O.J. Simpson trial began in 1994, capturing the attention of millions. Accused of murdering his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman, O.J. pleaded not guilty. The trial was a media spectacle with dramatic courtroom moments and a defense team led by Johnny Cochran. The prosecution's case relied heavily on DNA evidence, but Cochran's famous "if it doesn't fit, you must acquit" line regarding the glove found at the crime scene resonated with the jury. After months of testimonies and deliberations, the jury delivered a controversial not guilty verdict, leaving a nation deeply divided. Can you imagine standing trial for your life, knowing the world's eyes are on you? In 1963, Nelson Mandela and his comrades faced the Rivonia trial, accused of sabotage against the apartheid regime in South Africa. Charged with treason and facing possible death sentences, Mandela used the courtroom as a platform to highlight the injustices of apartheid. His powerful opening statement, "I am prepared to die," resonated globally. This trial wasn't just about legal arguments. It was about human rights, dignity, and the fight for equality. Mandela's unwavering resolve transformed the courtroom into a stage for activism, ultimately leading to his 27-year imprisonment and later his emergence as a symbol of freedom and leadership. Did you know the Great Fire of London in 1666 reshaped the city's health landscape forever? The fire, which raged for 4 days, destroyed a vast portion of the city, leaving thousands homeless. But amidst this devastation, a new approach to urban planning and public health emerged. The fire's aftermath highlighted the dire need for improved sanitation and building regulations. Streets were widened, and buildings were constructed with brick and stone to prevent future fires. Public health initiatives saw the introduction of organized waste disposal and the concept of fire insurance. This catastrophic event, while tragic, acted as a catalyst for modernizing London's urban infrastructure and public health systems. Imagine being denied education because of your skin color. This was reality for many African American children until the landmark case of Brown v. Board of Education in 1954. The case began when Oliver Brown, a concerned father, challenged the segregation policies in Topeka, Kansas. He argued that his daughter, Linda, deserved to attend her local white school. The case reached the Supreme Court, where attorneys like Thurgood Marshall presented compelling arguments about the inherent inequalities in segregated schools. In a unanimous decision, the court ruled that separate but equal was inherently unjust, paving the way for nationwide desegregation and igniting the civil rights movement. This monumental verdict forever altered the landscape of American education.